Oh, buongiorno, buongiorno, buongiorno. And when Milan wins, it is a good day. Today was the first match of the season for our beautiful, beautiful AC Milan against Bari in Coppa Italia. This year we decided we played the whole thing. So Milan will play from the very beginning. So if we end up in the finals or winning the Coppa Italia, is gonna feel it like we deserved it so much. So we won, we won. So let's talk about the positives, the negatives, obviously the opponents. So Bari, it's a team from Serie B that is not even competitive for the Serie B, and it is what it is. So if they didn't look like they were really motivated. They never created any problems to AC Milan a few times, really, but nothing too serious. Overall, it wasn't like a high pace match. It felt pretty chill, at least from what I saw. But let's see. So 2-0, 2-0. We didn't concede a goal. That's just a plus. I had like in the beginning, I'm still in the mode of the past season, and I saw the ghosts of the past season. Usually, the past season, we would start the match with something happening and a shot from the opponent into our goal. This happened at the beginning of the match, and then for a moment I thought I was living in the past seasons again, and then things got better. Leao, ma no. Leao, tell me that Leao has nothing, that he did not get injured after a header goal with a cross from Tomori. Am I dreaming? Well, Tomori can cross. No. I don't accept Leao being out already. I hope that he got out because he got some, I don't know, some really good idea for a song, and he told the coach, "Listen, man, I've got this idea now. I gotta write it down. Let me out. It's Bari. We're gonna win. Trust me." And then he got out. Please, no, jokes aside, I really hope that he got out because of just precautions, because we got Serie A to play very soon, and we don't want to lose Leao in the Serie A. Okay, we saw Leao today. The little that we saw of Leao was as a striker, but this time playing in the right position instead of left. So that was quite of a change. I would have liked to see more of that, because I'm still not convinced by Leao as a striker, because we saw that experiment a while for, and never really worked out. We see if Allegri's magic will work. Allegri that was not in the bench today because he went berserk with Juventus when he was at Juventus, so he has like two match day to he's going to be out for two match days in Coppa Italia, I think. So we're going to see him in Serie A. So the match was what kind of match was it? Easy going. Was kind of easy going. Obviously, against Bari, I wasn't expecting anything different. Maybe more goals from AC Milan's side. We had our chances, but we didn't quite take them. Start from the defense. The defense didn't have much to do really. Maignan did a godlike save. Thank Maignan. Thank you for staying AC Milan. I don't think he did. He didn't renew the contract yet, but Maignan kind of saved us in that opportunity. Other than that, the defense wasn't really tested in this match. I mean, we know that we need something more in defense, but we did not see the winter. We did not see a lot of the new guys, and I did notice again that we lack so much technical ability in defense that they can't. Pavlovic doesn't have like skills with his feet, but nobody in the defense really have. Tomori was surprised by the assist from Tomori. That was a really a good surprise. Was a good surprise. Tomori is the fastest defender that we have. So with Bari, it's okay. If we play against like a good Serie A team, that could be a danger. But let's see how that goes. Midfield: Ricci, Loftus, super mega hyper the best. What a cheek! What a cheek we have this year. This year Loftus Cheek is completely different. This year Loftus Cheek is something new. I don't know what he's drinking. I don't know what Allegri did to him, to the cheek. But Loftus Cheek, very, very, very good. I'm surprised by this new player that we got. Ricci as well played well. He did like basic stuff really. So I prefer Jashari in the second half when we saw Modrić, Jashari. It's different. It's different. I like Jashari a lot. It's my new idol. Fofana. Fofana is trying to shoot on target a lot, and obviously this is what Allegri has been asking of him if he does it that often, and he is getting better. Okay, in the beginning I was like watching, I was like, okay, it's Fofana shooting, but it's actually shooting on target. Not bad. He's getting close to score a goal. Then after the 10th time, I said, Fofana, stop, just give up. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen in this day. We know that Fofana's strength is not shooting. Usually, like the past season, Fofana was just like left in defense and basically as a Ricci, just left there and just keep the midfield somehow. It did not have any competition whatsoever in the past year. That is a big difference this year because in the midfield, if Fofana wants to stay, we'll have to prove that he is worthy of staying because you got Ricci, you got the best chick in the world that you cannot substitute. You got Jashari, which is, I like Jashari's personality a lot. You got Modrić. Modrić will not play the whole matches, but, Modrić is indeed Modrić. But overall, a positive game from Fofana. Okay, we should be a little bit more careful when in possession. This time we did not get punished, but, in the... Oh man. This is one of the negatives, one of the few negatives, let's say, of this match, even if this match doesn't tell me too much about anything because it was against the Bari, so you gotta understand who the opponent is. But I got some mixed vibes, let's say, from Estupinian. Doesn't feel like he's bringing anything really to the table. I don't want to say this. No, don't be. It's too early. It's too early. We gave away we managed to sold the king, Emerson Royal, and Flamengo supporters are already complaining about him because I don't know, maybe it's just the supporters and the management, they see something different. But Stupinian, I don't want you to be the prince. I don't want you to be the prince. But I got like a little bit of mixed vibes here and there. He really tried to get that second yellow card in the end. It was like kind of pissing me off, like, stop, just calm down. We're winning 2-0, whatever. The pace is really slow. Just keep it in there. So, I'm not going to judge him yet. I'm going to give him some more time. But I don't know. I don't know if he will bring something more to AC Milan. But he did get better, okay? Okay, he did get better during the game. The beginning was like shaky, then he got a little bit better. I don't want to criticize him too much for a match against Bari. We will see him in Serie A, and then we will see what he can really do. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he's tired, he's still on vacation, maybe he's sad. I don't know, but I'll give you my trust. I will give you my trust to my friend Estupinian. I don't want you to be the prince, but he did look a little bit confused. On the other side, we have our amazing salad maker, the maker of salads. It was a good Caesar salad. It was very healthy, very good. Sometimes he got pissed, maybe too much, but salad maker, man, salad. I'm so happy that Roma didn't spend those 25, I think it was, or 28, I can't remember, for salad makers. Salad makers is in this market, but every player is worth like 50 millions for doing nothing. Salad makers, my man. Salad makers, my man. I'm happy that you're staying and you're back in AC Milan. Salad makers, beautiful. Bravo. But transitions too. I gotta say this, like the transitions in this new AC Milan will be good for the most part. There was one that was really beautiful in the beginning, was like minute 25, I think it was, a beautiful transition, attacking transition. It was just very, very well done, beautiful. All the runs were perfect. Was very well. We didn't score, but still was very, very nice. And you can tell that Allegri has been working on that a lot, and it will only get better. Okay, let's go on with Leao and Pulisic. Leao, for what we saw, I saw him more focused, more into the game. So, and that's true also for most of our players. A lot of the players looks like they are more involved in the play compared to the previous year, where Renders was looking around and seeing nothing to do. This time, everybody's trying to do their own, and I like that. Leao too. Leao looked very concentrated, and I mean, they let him do the header, but Leao scoring with a header was very nice. Too bad that he got injured. Mamma mia! I didn't want mamma mia in this video, in this first match, but there we go. Pulisic scored the second goal, assisted by our friend Santi. So Pulisic, he played a good game. He had other chances as well that he did not take, but I'm happy that he found the goal. I'm happy that he's healthy, because he got like a small injury in summer and we never heard anything about him. So I'm happy for Pulisic, very well. Then Santi Giménez came in. I think Santi Giménez was excited. He wasn't on top. Okay, it was too many times. It was offside. Maybe he wanted to prove something to Allegri, and so I don't know. He got excited. I don't know, but he did the assist for Pulisic in the end. So well done from Santi. I do want more from Santi. I do expect something more from Santi. I do not blame him for the offside goal though, because that was like, come on, Stupinian. You gotta score those goals. That was a Stupinian goal to score. So I'm not gonna blame Santi for being offside, but he has to be more careful with the offsides, because a few times has been caught offside, and it isn't good. The positioning wasn't as good as we know it can be. Also, in the end, there was, I think, a good pass from Modrić, but I didn't get what was going on. So whatever. So then we got, in the second half, we got to see a few other players. We got Jashari and Modrić. I like Jashari and Modrić. I like Jashari. Jashari is a way more forward thinking compared to Ricci. Say there are two different style of players, really. I'd say Ricci, you can have him when you need to tidy up, to stay, to keep the result. You're winning, and so you need to defend and just do simple stuff. You bring in Ricci, and Ricci does that. Jashari tries much more to go on with through passes, a lot of nice ideas. I like Jashari. Sometimes he loses the ball, but yeah, I'll forgive him. Modrić too. You can see Modrić has clearly quality, but he did miss some passes, some mistakes, but nothing to write home about. So overall, the performance of our team was good. Was good overall. I felt like they didn't push too much. They wanted to bring this game home, like to win this match, and then in a more of a relaxed way without any trauma. But then Leao got injured, so that was the vibe that I got. Is it still too early to judge anything? I think so. It's still too early. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna be too harsh on the players, because it was a match against Bari. Now we're gonna have a Serie A starting, and that's what I care. We still need to buy a striker, because if let's say that Leao is injured, and I hope he's not. Okay, we have Santi and nobody else, so we need another striker. defense. We need another defender, especially we keep going with a defense of 3. Maybe somebody fast. I don't know. Let's see what happens. For now, enjoy your day. Here is 6:30. 6:30. I woke up at 4 to watch Milan Bari. Mamma mia.